Everybody, tonight we are at LA Haunted Hayride back at Griffith Park. Last year they did a fun event where it was a drive-in movie type of a situation, but we're excited to get back on the ground and really be able to kind of interact with the characters, walk through the mazes, and of course get on the hayride. So first up, make sure to arrive early. We're here for the media night. We got here about 45 minutes before open just to make sure we were okay, even though they're supposed to have priority parking and stuff like that. It gets incredibly backed up being in Griffith Park in LA and all of that, so make sure to plan accordingly with that. And then that said, I think it's time for us to start poking around Midnight Falls and see what crazy characters we meet in this evening.
Right this way, ladies and gentlemen. You're just in time for our 13th annual Midnight Falls Halloween celebration. And our wonderful Mayor Monte is about to hit the stage to get this party rolling.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Hello.
Midnight Falls.
Is the data happening, waiting to party, or what?
Excellent.
How you doing? Oh, quick question.
Yes.
Are you two together?
Yes.
Yes. Can I see your hands? Like this. Something's missing.
So nosy.
Listen.
Is he bothering you?
It's important because one day, one of you's gonna die, right?
Right.
And the other needs money.
Okay.
That's where I come in. Ned Pugsley, insurance salesman.
Nice.
You
Excellent.
guys take the dive, and you're ready for one of you to die. Come talk to me.
Perfect.
All right, I'll give you the hookup of a lifetime. Although it won't be very long.
Thank you.
Oh, dude, it's on my face. What's that? Welcome to Midnight Falls. You'll come back for more, I promise.
Let's head into the general store and see what the merch looks like for 2021. Losing it over these shirts. Fantastic. Particularly this one right here. This one. So much good stuff.
Skeletons dance, and then is the foremost light. In Midnight Falls, it's Halloween, each and every month. The curse is upon us. Not you, motherfucker. Try not to eat everyone at once. Space it out throughout the evening. Make sure all those jack-o'-lanterns are lit. Unlock the cemetery gates. Ready? Wait for it. Open!
All right, let's start our night out with a ride on the hayride. From our past experiences here, that's always best to do at the very beginning. We're fortunate to have the front of the line tonight with the media night, but even that we've seen get backed up as the event gets really busy. So either way, let's get it in now.
Of Halloween, we pledge our nightly offering. Speak now. Do any of you object to the sacrifice? Shall this lamb die? With fresh blood. Let's get it. Shit, don't like it.
All right, hope you enjoyed that quick look at some of the fun citizens or denizens of Midnight Falls playing there in the hayride. A lot of fun in the hayride there. There's a few things we cut out just because they had extra little bit of scare factor that I think people want to see, be surprised by, because we know a lot of people that watch our videos end up hitting the events later on. That said, obviously there'll be full video on the YouTube channels as well. So that said, I think it's time for us to hit some of the other couple mazes. All right, our first maze of the night, the Midnight Mortuary, where Midnight Falls goes to die.
Who goes there?
Midnight Mortuary was an absolute blast. Going inside, outside, I'm always a sucker for that. I love, you know, kind of the haunted trail aspects of it. But then you went to some really dark, kind of claustrophobic spaces too, which is really a great kind of contrast there. So fun stuff all the way around. Now we're gonna head over to a LA Hayride classic, Trick or Treat. It's time to trick or treat. Trick or treat. So for us, trick or treat, I love the concept. We always seem to just not quite be timed right, where it's always kind of like the tricks and the treats and whatnot are finishing a bit too far in front of us. And so one of the groups kind of kept getting them and then kind of stepped out of the way and let Carmel hit it at once. And so you might have saw that in the video, but a really fun concept, neat characters in there and stuff. Just, I guess the policy was a little bit off, so we didn't get all of those spots, or really didn't get many of those treat spots. So next time, next year. That said, let's check out the new one, the Dead End Diner.
Would you like to be, try our specials? Right this way.
right, Dead End Drive-In is a lot of fun. It's amazing sets in there. But one of the most fun parts is there's several kind of maze elements where the actors get to screw with you and make you repeat paths or send you into dead ends where monsters grab you. The actors in there, the way it's designed, there's so many spots where they can get 3, 4, 5 scares in with one actor. So it's really efficient. And it's staffed really well still, but just really efficient in the way that they can get so many scares in there. It was a lot of fun. I love this edition, so good stuff.
All right, Midnight Home. I'm gonna need your help on this. First of all, it's great to be back and contractually obligated to be here.
All right, I think that's going to bring our stay in Midnight Falls to an end this time around. I had a great time here tonight. Now, we'll say this, it was a lot less crowded than we've been used to in the past, and so we've had the front of the line, so that's awesome on top of it, but just, I don't know if just it's a little bit less crowded of a night. I don't know if they limited attendance a little bit, but whatever it is, maybe it's just that it's spread out more. This geographical location is kind of nice just because it spreads everything out a bit more. They've got a great midway area that a lot of people are just kind of engaging with the actors, but also in addition to that, you've got Monty Revolta taking the stage a few times a night. I think there's 3 shows a night, I believe, something in that neighborhood, and everybody flocks over there. A lot more food options than in the past. I feel like a lot more bathroom options than in the past. I mean, they seem to all be porta potties, but still a lot more seating options. So just all the way around, this seems like a much better location. Still in Griffith Park, but they're in a different spot this year, and I definitely prefer it. And I also definitely prefer being back in person versus the drive-in experience, which the drive-in experience was a blast, and it was such a gift in 2020 with everything being shut down the way it was. But it is really good to be back on the ground, interacting with these characters, going through the mazes. We actually went back there and did the mazes a second time, so had such a good time with them, and I wish we had time to do them a third time. It's just a lot of fun. Scares in there, they really give the actors a lot of leeway with their scaring. They're on the move. It's one of the things I love, places where they allow the actors to move around, so it's not just, you know, kind of the 1, 2, 3 jump out type of thing, but they're making their way back, forwards, around, and they kind of treat it more like scare zones in terms of the mazes rather than just like you know, a boo hole or things like that. So fun stuff there. We will go into more detail of our experiences over our podcast. If you want lots of Halloween goodness to listen to audio style with much longer form content, a lot more detail, head over to wherever it is you find podcasts. You can find Parks and Cons there. Over 600 episodes, and a lot of them are focused in on Halloween. So that's it. Please let people know we do all this Halloween goodness. Like, subscribe, help us grow the YouTube channel. Wrapping up here at LA's Haunted Hayride 2021. Until next time, we'll see you in line somewhere.